This is something unique from Sony. This is called the LSPX-S1 portable speaker. Now bros, just a big disclaimer, this is not a new product. This product has been out for a couple of years already. The earliest reviews I can find for it date back to 2016 I believe. But Sony was reintroducing this product in Singapore, and when I looked at the ad I thought, why not? This speaker looks quite nice. A glass lamp speaker with an aluminium chassis with an impressive price tag to boot, so I thought, what could possibly go wrong? Let's just contact Sony, get them to send me a unit to review. So here it is. This has got a 50mm speaker driver and a passive bass radiator. But what's really interesting about this speaker is that it uses this glass tube as a speaker too. This is how it works. When you're playing music, it uses 3 actuators inside to vibrate the glass tube, turning this tube into a speaker that beams sound 360 degrees. The technology sounds impressive, right? Wait till you hear the price. 1,199 Singapore dollars. Wait, let me check the US pricing. 799 USD. And I'm not gonna lie here, it's pricey for a portable speaker with a lamp. In fact, it's more than 3 times the price of the JBL Pulse 3. But when I'm using this speaker, I feel that it's got some shortcomings that it shouldn't have at this price point. I'm going to talk about its sound quality later in the video. First, let's touch on its features. It is a portable speaker, so obviously it's got a rechargeable battery inside. This has got a battery life on paper of about 4 hours. I got out in real world usage around 2 hours max. As the lamp's brightness wasn't set to maximum when I got 2 hours, it was set between 25 to 50%, but I did push the volume up a little bit higher because I find this speaker to be a little soft for my liking. Sound quality doesn't have a lot of bite at 50% volume, so usually I'll be pushing the volume up to like 60 to 75%. And when its battery life is that short, I would expect a micro USB charging port so that I can charge this speaker on the fly. Instead, this uses a proprietary charging port. Right beside the charging port is a 3.5mm audio input and the power button. Strangely enough, all the other controls are located at the bottom of the speaker. You have your volume control buttons, the brightness settings, a timer and Bluetooth pairing button, and an add button that pairs this speaker with a similar speaker to form a stereo pair. Okay, look, it probably sounds like a great design decision to have all the buttons located at the bottom to keep the speaker looking as clean and pristine as possible, but from a user's standpoint, it's super counterintuitive, forcing the user, me, to tip the speaker just to do simple things like adjust the volume. Seriously? But fortunately for this speaker, it can be controlled using the Sony Music Center app. The app allows you to control the lamp's brightness settings and speaker volume controls as well. Okay, I've ranted enough about its features, let's get to its sound quality. I'm just gonna play some copyright-free music. So bros, just to recap, this has got a 50mm driver, a passive bass radiator on top, and the glass tube is a speaker itself. Okay, first, I am going to play something with the vocals. How bright it sounds. It doesn't sound very bassy. In fact, when I tried this speaker for the first time, I thought that it sounded a little too shallow for me. Like there are other speakers in the market at much cheaper price points that can deliver much better bass. So its bass performance is not great, to be frank, but its upper mid and high frequency performance is pretty good. In fact, this is probably why it sounds bright, but if you love listening to string instruments, this speaker can more than handle strings, okay? Let's proceed to the next song. This is an instrumental song. strings and some percussions as well, as you can hear. We push the volume a little bit higher. Stop here. So in short, the sound quality is, I would say, it's not for everybody. If you like hard-hitting music, this probably won't satisfy you that much. But if you just listen to the occasional chillax music, like some lighter numbers like smooth jazz, lounge music, then this speaker will be great for that. Which is fine because obviously this is positioned to be some sort of romantic tabletop speaker, or even for high-stakes situations like, okay, you're bringing your girlfriend to this fancy new restaurant and you want to propose to her. You've bought the ring, but you don't know if the ring will impress her. So how do you seal the deal? You take out the ring, will you marry me? Then bring out this speaker with all the lights. Okay, probably won't work that way. You set the mood. That's right, you take this speaker out, you put it on the table, you have your nice fancy dinner, you put on some romantic music, and then BAM! You seal the deal. Sony, if you're watching this will be your new marketing campaign, okay? So to conclude, is this speaker for everybody? No. This speaker's price alone will set it above the budget of many a single man out there. Or maybe because you're single, so you can afford it. Anyway, my point is this. For tech-savvy people, you may feel that this speaker is simply too expensive for the kind of features that it offers. Its battery life is not great, its sound quality is so-so. It sounds good, but not great, And there are not a lot of features as well. So to me, the price point is really too high. I don't want to lowball Sony, but maybe if its price point is much lower at like 299 USD, then it makes more sense because it's going to compete nicely against other speakers like the JBL Pulse 3. If I wanted a Sony speaker with light, I'll probably go for the Sony XB41, right? Not as romantic, but gets the job done and reasonable price. And bros, I think I'll end this video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this video, please consider leaving me a thumbs up and sharing this video with your friends. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to ring the bell to join my notification squad because I upload videos every single week, and this is the only way you'll get notified. And if you think I'm doing a great job with these videos, you can treat me to a cup of coffee through Patreon or PayPal. Links are in the description, and I thank you in advance for your cups of coffee, your cups of love. Speaking of coffee, it's 11 PM already. Time for a new cup of Joe. See you guys next time.